And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the podcast. I'm super jazzed this morning to have you guys here with me. I don't know if I just had a really good cup of coffee, if I had a really good workout this morning, but I'm feeling good. I hope you're feeling good too. You know, here's maybe why I'm feeling pretty good. I didn't even realize it, but it kind of ties into today's episode topic, which is I want to talk about 8 tiny habits that you can introduce into your life that are going to 10x your energy. 8 habits to 10x your energy. How's that sound? That sounds pretty good. So these are things that I've been applying to my life now for either a number of years or fairly recently, and they've served me incredibly well. For full disclosure, guys, I'm almost 39 years old, and I swear to God, in the last 7 months, I feel better than I ever have in my life. And it's because I've been hitting these 8 things consistently. So take that for the anecdotal evidence that it is, but there's a lot of science to support all these things. So number 1 of these 8 habits that will 10x your energy is to stop eating out. I am not a foodie. I am not a cook. I am not somebody who likes playing with food. I like eating. I don't care if it even tastes good. I just want a lot of it. That's my goal. For years, I focused on convenience rather than quality, and I put junk into my body. As a result, I got junk out. Now, because I work out a lot and because I have a good metabolism, I was able to make do and generally looked and felt pretty good. However, 4 or 5 months ago, actually by the time you're listening, it's probably been 6 or 7 months, I started getting really serious about my nutrition. I started working with a nutritionist. Jamie started meal prepping and got really serious about this side of my life. And the effects have been ridiculously tremendous. And a large part of that is this not eating out. A lot of it truly is just eating in. One is cheaper. That's great. That doesn't really bother me too much. But the thing is, when you're eating out, you lose sense of proportions. What's a good portion size? The amount of food that you're typically given at a restaurant is far, far, far more than you need and super calorically dense. And so you're just consuming junk and way more of it than your body needs and can handle. As a result, you're going to feel like trash. Truly, you're going to feel horrible. So do yourself a favor. Stop eating out. Number 2, drink more water. I don't remember what the number is, but 80% of your body's water or something like that. Water is the stuff of life. So drink more water. Do yourself a favor. Get a water bottle, fill it up, and always have it near you so that you're encouraged to be drinking throughout the day. Your goal should be to go through, I'm holding up a 32 ounce right now. I'll probably go 5 or 6 of these in a day. Your goal should be to drink more water. 1, it's going to suppress your appetite. 2, it's going to be great for your skin. And 3, it's going to help just amplify your energy throughout the day. So drink more water. Number 3, don't drink your calories. Okay. I drink shakes because that's an okay way of drinking your calories. But don't drink your calories. What I mean by that is don't be drinking soda and juice and things like that where they're just super calorically dense and you're not getting any nutritional benefit out of it. So watch your calories. Don't drink them. That's a terrible way to generally get them. Unless you're doing a shake. That's fine, like a protein shake or a fruit shake or something like that. But try to limit how many calories that you're drinking. Make sure that you're chewing them, that you're getting them into your body the good old-fashioned way. Because what I find is that when you drink your calories, you can go way over your caloric needs, which again, it's just going to overload your system. It's going to make you feel like trash. So don't do it. Number 4, limit your caffeine intake. Caffeine's interesting because caffeine in moderation is great for you. It's a boost. It's going to make you feel energized. So you would think drink caffeine, it would be one of our ways to boost energy. However, if you drink too much caffeine, you start to become dependent on it. You start to lose the ability to generate your own internal energy and drive, and you start to overload your adrenal system. So the effectiveness of that caffeine starts to deteriorate over time, and you start to go into adrenal overload. And these are negative. These have negative ramifications long-term for your energy levels. So just try and keep your caffeine intake to a moderate level, 2 to 3 cups of coffee a day. That'll do it, people. Let's not get too crazy here. Number 5, get sunlight into your eyeballs within 30 minutes of waking up. Andrew Huberman, Professor Huberman, has a great podcast. He talks a lot about the benefits of getting light into your eyes in the morning. It's great for mood. It's great for energy levels. It's great for setting your circadian rhythms. I've talked about this a lot because I think it's super important. So get up first thing in the morning, get outside, get that light in your eyeballs. Now, if you're like me and you live in Minnesota or up in the great tundra in the north where we don't get sunlight ever in the winter months, then you need to get some kind of happy light. Mine is from a company called Verilux. It is a light that the first thing I do when I wake up, I sit in front of it, I turn it on, and for like the first 2 hours of my morning, I just have this bright light shining in my eyes as I'm doing work, I'm reading, I'm just doing stuff. That helps me combat the effects of seasonal affective disorder. So get something like that if you're not able to get outside. It's not ideal, but in a pinch it'll do, because the sun doesn't come up here until like 8 in the morning anyway, and I'm up at 4, so that's not doing me any good for a couple hours. All right, number 6. This is one that you maybe haven't really considered, is if you're an entrepreneur or somebody who's operating at a high level of like stress in their life, consider taking a supplement to manage the effect of the effects of that cortisol inside of your system. So stress is one of those things that I've never really felt the manifestations of it physically. Like I don't internalize physical stress all that much, but it doesn't mean it's not there. Just because I don't feel it doesn't mean it's not actually there. And so when I started taking this cortisol supplement called Cortese, Corteaze, I noticed some really tremendous benefits in my life, into the quality of my sleep, the quietness of my mind. So even though you maybe don't think that you're feeling the effects of stress, your body certainly is. So do something to help manage that. There's a lot of natural ways to manage cortisol. I'm just suggesting a supplement here, but there are plenty of ways to explore. I think it's something that we should all take a little bit more seriously, because cortisol can wreck your life and your energy levels. So get that under control. Number 7, get your heart rate up for 30 minutes a day. I don't care if it's over 150 beats per minute. I don't care what it's at, like zone 1, zone 2, zone 3. Get out of breath, get sweaty, and keep it up for 30 minutes a day. Just moving around, expending energy creates energy. It's this weird phenomenon, this weird feedback loop of the universe. The more you do, the more you can do. So get up, get moving. As I think Sir Isaac Newton said, is first law of motion: an object in motion tends to stay in motion. An object at rest tends to stay at rest. So get up, get moving, and you'll notice that you have momentum, you have traction moving forward into other activities of your life. So energy begets energy, so go exercise. And last but not least, number 8 on our list of ways to 10x our energy is get good sleep. Get good sleep every single night. Get enough sleep. Get good enough sleep. Wait. No, let's get enough good sleep. So what that means is get 6 to 8 hours of high quality sleep every single night. Get real serious about figuring out what needs to happen for you to sleep well. That's maybe managing the temperature of your room. That's managing the light output of your room. That's making sure that you're shutting down and limiting the exposure to stimuli and light in the hours leading up to bed. It's making sure that you don't exercise or eat too soon or too close to bedtime. Like there's all these things that you can do to manage your sleep hygiene. And there is literally nothing else that you can do like that is going to have a bigger impact on the quality of your energy than this. This is the most important thing. So get your sleep dialed in. Don't be one of those rising grinders who's sacrificing their sleep just to get more done. Like get your sleep in, make sure that you're fully rested in recovery so that you can benefit cognitively from it physiologically. And you can go out there and you can crush and be your, as Liver King would say, your highest and most dominant form. Certainly not condoning Liver King. Anyway, those are 8 little habits that you can start implementing into your life that will 10x your energy. I hope this brought you some value. Let me know, what would you add to this list? Shoot me up, DM me, hit me up on social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, wherever you consume your media. Hit me up, let me know, what would you add to this list? And I'm curious, of these 8 things, were there any that were new or interesting to you? Like what's the most impactful one? So let's have a conversation. I'd love to hear from you. Reach out, let me know. And in the meantime, stay hyper focused, my friend. I'll see you in the next episode.